Hello everyone, it's a quick kitchen test of Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a Cajun smoked rabbit. This is a rabbit I had froze. I butchered a while back out of my little farm here. And I had some of this stuff left from the turkey I did for Thanksgiving. I had to do a video on that. First time I processed a turkey and cooked it, and it's mind-blowing difference. The turkey was more juicier than any chicken. You know, turkey usually gets dry, even though it said it wasn't dry. So we're just going to get this injection sticking to its thigh right here a little bit. Alright, then we'll go into its shoulder here. More of its leg here. Hopefully this keeps it from getting dried out. I've heard these things can dry out on you when you're smoking them. So I'm just using this leftover stuff I had from Thanksgiving, like I said. Let's see, get down on the bottom a little bit. Into his tenderloin here. Flip him over now. Yes, I'm curious how this turns out. I've been told these things are not good to smoke, so we're fixing to find out. I'll probably air the video anyways, just to give y'all the truth about the truth and the myths and the facts about this. It's just the Tony's characters. This is butter jalapeno. I'm thinking this should keep it moist, because that thing, when I cooked the turkey, it almost, I thought, was raw in a spot or two. But it was this stuff, this marinade was in it. So I don't know, was the marinade of the fresh turkey. I've never really injected no turkeys for Thanksgiving, so that was my first turkey to inject too. I usually brine them. Try and get it all over. I got that one too good down here. That thing should be injected really good. Alright, let me wash my hands again. So now I'm just going to go over with some blackening seasoning. Usually I do a dry rub, but since I got that little jalapeno flavor going, I'm going to just put some blackening out. My blackening choice is this Chef Paul Prudhomme's. It says blackened redfish magic. This stuff's good on anything though. Good on chicken, good on pork, good on steaks. To me, this is the best blackening on the market, this particular brand. I think this chef was actually at Commander's Palace at some point. It's supposed to be a famous restaurant in New Orleans. He supposedly lived down there where I lived at first till he died. Down there South Baldwin don't know how true it is, but that's what I was told. They said he used to come to the Grand Hotel in a wheelchair. Alright, so now fix to go outside, throw this bad boy on the smoker. Let's go ahead and try to fold these legs up, I guess. Put this here. Just trying to do the last editing as I can. I probably should have edited this a little bit. I got my little smoker going right now. Just got the wood chips in here. I'll fill this up in here and we'll let the magic start. I've got it on, it's only on 150 now, but it's cold. I've got it up as high as it can go. I know this thing don't get extremely hot when it's this time of weather. It's a little bit harder on the smoker. Oh, got little rabbits down here running around. Alright, well we'll be back. Hello everyone, so I'm back. This rabbit's been smoking for roughly 4 hours. It ain't done yet, so what I'm deciding I'm going to do is some of my chef brain, we're going to do a one pot deal. That's what Cajun is anyways. So I got 1 whole onion, about a half pound of carrots and 2 ribs of celery here. But I was going to do all this stuff separate, but I'm like, you know what? Since I'm braising the rabbit anyway, all this stuff can fit in this pot and cook at the same time. Why not make it easier on everybody? Easier on myself and easier on everybody watching the video. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get some, should have some right here. I got some, oh yeah, I've got these couple of potatoes here. Just going to slice these things up. I got these potatoes at Bozeman's. Bozeman's had them for $2.50 for a 5-pound bag. There was like, you know, a bunch of different sizes. But you know, if you're just trying to use potatoes like to make mashed potatoes, something like this with, there's even some of them that are good for bacon. Perfect deal. I ended up getting a kale, I think, at Pig Wiggly. It's $2 for that bag of kale. But everything else there just seems really high. I don't know what's going on with their pricing, but I'd much rather shop at Bozeman's at this point. It's just, they've got insane with their pricing at Pig Wiggly and Warrior. So, got that in there. I'm going to throw a little bit of this Lowry's on here. I'm not going to give y'all a recipe for this. This is just an added bonus to the smoked rabbit recipe. This is just going to be something added extras. Now you're going to lay that on top. I'm going to add, I may end up doing more chicken broth. I got to see how much this does. This is a quart of chicken broth. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more. We're going to end up with 2 quarts of chicken broth on this. So I'm going to really pay attention on this recipe, because I was just going to do the smoked rabbit itself. I was like, you know what, let's just make this real Cajun and have it a one pot dish. There we go, that should be enough. I got my lid I'll put on this. Now everything's going to be braised. I'm going to go in here, I got it on 350. I got my convection oven on, so you may want to go a little higher. You ain't got the Vex nothing? I'm gonna pull that rack out. Lord Jesus, no, yeah, I got a rag. That's what the Cajuns are known for. They're one pot meals. There we go. It's one pot. Cajun smoked rabbit. So we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. That's what we're looking like. That was really about 2 hours into the braising process. So I smoked it about 4. Then braised it for about 2. I've got all these little one pot deals in here. So we're going to make us a little, oh, where my good big bowl is. Put it in one of these. Fix and try it out, guys. See how it turned out. Put me a few potatoes here. Some of that kale. There's a couple of carrots. Got me a few carrots, some kale. And I'll just pull me one of these little leg quarters off the rabbit. I'll pull one more carrot. Show y'all what this dish look like. I've got a better bowl. I don't know where it's at. That's a one pot smoked rabbit. Fix and try it out, see how I done. But if I kept smoking, I was afraid it was going to dry out. That's what I've been told. So I just went by that. 4 hours enough to smoke it. Get me a fork here and we're going to try it out. So we'll get a little bit of all this stuff in here. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna beat that little dish. Came out good. So if you're looking for a good little one pot Cajun rabbit dish, this is it. So until next time, like I said, I'm not giving you watch the video. It's just the process really. The rabbit I smoked for 4 hours. Then I pulled it out and I layered this stuff like you seen me with the onion, carrots, and celery on the bottom, and then I put the kale on top. Then I cut some potatoes that went around it. Then laid the rabbit on top, and it was 2 quarts of chicken broth. No, yeah, it was 2 quarts. 2 quarts of chicken broth is what went in there, and then I put it on there, and then I braised another 2 hours. This is a 5 hour cook time, but man, it came out good. So I hope you like what you've seen. If you like what you've seen, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all have a blessed night. May God bless y'all all.